that we're going to sign is Mbeumo. Let's hear what Romano has to say.
The absolute desire for Manchester United remains Bryan Mbeumo. The contacts are still ongoing between United, Brentford, people involved in the deal. Mbeumo still wants to go to Manchester United, and the club maintain their confidence, their optimism to get the green light and sign Bryan Mbeumo in the next days. So still no breakthrough in this story as of tonight, but Manchester United keep working, keep negotiating, keep advancing to find the right structure for the deal. They are working on easy and difficult add-ons, trying to make Brentford happy with their final proposal. So Man United are on it. The Mbeumo deal is absolutely alive at this moment, as of this weekend, with Manchester United prepared to push again in negotiation and get Bryan Mbeumo in a crucial target.
Mamma mia!
What's that?
Look at the side of Brentford.
His accent
Would you like a pepperoni pie?
His accent has changed over the last 4 years. By the way, he's really leading in.
Hey, coming from North Jersey,
It's basically
I got Italian blood
Italy
running through
light.
these veins. Come on, it's like I appreciate it. But Mbeumo, the Brentford, what are you going to do?
Honestly, he is playing that up a bit. You know what, Fabrizio Romano, he's playing a role. He's playing
whatever
an
it
act.
takes.
Yeah,
But
good for him, making money.
Brentford 170 is the rumor. Again, that's just smoke that they want more. United 62 and a half rejected. It's somewhere there. I go back and forth on this one. Apparently, these are just like low tier, just rumors you're getting from Twitter. You can't source it BBC or anything legit about how Sir Jim doesn't want to pay up again because they want to show that they have a backbone and that they're not going to let people take advantage of them in the window. And I just like that type of stuff is at a certain point, 5 million, getting a manager, a player for preseason, you end up hurting yourself. I don't think you're saving face. And I think that can't be true because it has to be, they need to know and get their arms around who they're actually selling before they can even come up with some budget. Because right now they're saying, hey, we could probably do Mbeumo, but if we don't get these players off the books and get any material cash up front, like Sella Garnacho, then we won't be able to get anyone else. And what does that mean? So I feel like there's some dominoes and decisions that are being hung up in this transaction and the sell to buy aspect of where we are, where they almost don't want to go all in on Mbeumo because it might mean they can't sign other critical positions the manager wants.
Yeah, and they made it see. I think they assumed that they would have better ability to foist at least some of these players earlier in the window. Now, halfway through, none of the players are out the door. That would affect the next transfers, of course. But at this point, they messaged everybody we'd have no problem affording Cunha and Mbeumo at this price. We always thought it'd be around £65 million. Fair price, I think, considering his output, 20 goals in the EPL last season, even with 5 penalties. Especially when Anthony Alongo's going for £52 million. He scored 11 goals over the last 2 seasons, a lot more assists. He's a great player. Would like to see him. Our ability to basically sell players for nothing, and then the next team sells them for huge amounts of money, is really kind of unparalleled in the modern game.
So just stack like the L's that we're stacking up
it's
as
incredible.
United fans, and that's like really what this comes down to. Is I absolutely love this club.
Killing you. It's killing it. It's killing John.
I love this
killing
club.
John. Look at him. Look at him.
I love this club to an irrational level. And if you doubt it, like we've done almost 800 podcasts and seen the worst of it all. And I just feel like we're as a fan, we're back against the wall on everything. Horrible last season. Like manager without the play. Like we questioned last year bringing in Amram. How are we going to be able to give him the team to succeed? Here we are not giving him it. What are we? It's like we're running it back. Oh, we're in this nightmare that just doesn't end. And you look at Chelsea and you see that the American billionaire come in, spend big, look like an idiot, but keep shooting barrels, keep firing barrels. And they're getting somewhere over there. It took 3 years. They took their licks. We're taking licks and there's nothing coming. We're just treading water after finishing 15th. And to me, it's like something has to be seriously wrong. They need to go get more money. They need to raise more money. They need to do commercial deals. They need to figure out how to stop the bleeding that is Manchester United right now, because the last thing we want is to be fighting relegation next season or having another manager get dismissed. I'd be as a fan, I fear for not giving Amram what he needs. This could go absolutely sideways if he has to run it back with these players and he's got no help from the board. What does that look like? That needs to be communicated to us fans, something here at Manchester United, but it's just more of the same, more malaise. It's all the Glazers to blame. INEOS didn't bring in enough cash in their deal. They thought they could get away with it, and now they're probably staring 1,000-yard stare. chewing glass, staring into the abyss. That's what it feels like at Manchester United right now. We need solutions.
And this deal itself is a great encapsulation of United's shortcomings at the moment, because I think they do have the money for the deal, even at 65 to 70. It's just that I think they're trying to be too clever. It's like Jim's like, don't get, nickel him out for that last 5. I know this guy. He's like, nickel him out.
No,
don't give him an
involved.
He's
involved.
involved in everything because he can't give up the reins. He's like, they want 70. Fuck, I'll give him 65. Don't give him anything else. And then every other club, they name a price and they're like, all right, he's 50 million. And then they pay Newcastle, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, they're spending so much money, they get players done within days. Like, all right, you want a price? Pay the price. They tell us 65 million. Okay, here's 52. Okay, no, it's 65 million. All right, how about 60? No. It's like, just pay the price and move on with your life. And the fact that
I don't necessarily need that. It's not about paying up for Mbeumo. That's just like the same old dumb United. Paying up for Maguire, paying up for Anthony, just paying up. I understand not wanting to pay up, but then you got to have plan B. You got to have. Why are you letting Mbeumo not sign a number 9?
Who's our backup target?
Why are you like? What other deals are we doing? What other deals are we doing? We're not doing any other deals.
Everybody knows we only want Mbeumo.
They might as well be on vacation. We're doing more work than the front office at Manchester United. You kidding me?
We are.
We're doing more work squeezing news out of these bloodstones. We got nothing here at Manchester United. We're absolutely dying, sir. That's what we do. We're digging deep. ARD. But look, I am excited to get to the football, because we have been in this like horrid break with no news and lack of ambition after this horrible final and horrible season.
Horrible summer.
and a horrible, it's like, it's just stacking. And finally we can watch some football. And I just hope that the lads come out and look half decent.